Local hospital has received national recognition for maternity care. Florida Blue named Gulf Coast Regional Medical Center a Blue Distinction Center for Maternity Care. It's a program that evaluates hospitals on quality measures for delivery.
Here at Gulf Coast Regional Medical Center, we deliver over 2,400 babies a year.
And some of those babies require special care.
We have the only level 3 NICU within 100 miles, which is really important because, like I was saying, we have a lot of regional hospitals that are smaller that don't have these services.
Along with the NICU, trained neonatologists are on staff.
We also have specially trained labor and delivery and mother-baby nurses. So they take a lot of classes and training and have certifications to be able to care for high risk and also the normal delivery.
Part of that training is taking part in quarterly drills that mimic high-risk situations, so medical staff will know how to respond.
It makes the nurses feel comfortable because we don't have them every day, but when we have them, we have to respond and react quickly.
The overall goal is safety and to give the moms a meaningful birth experience.
So we make sure we communicate well with the mothers, making sure they understand how to care for their new babies. If they have questions about themselves and how to take care of themselves, any questions they have, we're here to answer them.
Gulf Coast is one of about 1,000 hospitals across the nation recognized as a Blue Distinction Center for Maternity Care.
Approved smaller classroom sizes in 2002 with 52% of the vote.
What caused Chi to get angry?
Then Governor Jeb Bush and the legislature campaigned for and won a ballot initiative raising the threshold to 60%. Now there's a new push, like medical marijuana, and increased funding for land acquisition.
There's been a constant chipping away at the ability of citizens to basically take their issues directly to voters.
Proposal 97, being considered by the Constitution Revision Commission, would still require future amendments to get 60% approval, but blank votes would count as no votes.
This proposal really is about hearing more of citizens' voices.
Supporters argue a blank vote means a person doesn't believe an issue is important enough to be included in the Constitution. Opponents say that's not the case.
I shouldn't have the government telling me that it's a no vote because I wanted to put my vote in the hands of my fellow citizens.
Of the 22 constitutional amendments passed since 2006, only 10 would have passed if the higher standard were in place at the time. Due to a lack of support, the higher threshold was temporarily postponed before a vote was taken. In Tallahassee, Jake Stofan, Newschannel 7.
Because we're talking about Bluebell's latest flavor of ice cream, their latest offering, which we were actually talked about when they first announced it, a couple of weeks ago. And Robert Oots said, hey, you want to talk about it?
Hey,
I can talk about it, because you got the stuff, man.
I do. It's a chocolate peanut butter cookie dough. It's our milk chocolate ice cream.
You've got it all in there.
We got it all. Peanut butter cookie dough pieces and milk chocolate chunks.
My goodness.
Wow.
Robert, look at that. That's a beautiful creation right there.
It is.
I'm going to feel really bad to have to dig into that and just tear it all
Paris is
up,
really eyeing it.
That is looking good.
So how did you make this? What all does this include?
Okay, that includes, you start off the top of the jar with the peanut butter.
Okay.
And then you put your sprinkles, whatever you want on there. You can put more peanuts.
Oh, that's peanut butter around the edge.
Yeah, that's peanut butter.
Peanut butter, and then you dip your ice cream in there.
Okay, so I'm going to dip some ice cream, okay? Hold on.
Is it soft enough yet?
It is. It's soft enough.
It's a good idea to let it sit out just a little bit, right, Robert?
Yeah, you want to let it sit out. I mean, this came from a minus 21 degree.
Oh, wow.
Wow. Now, if you had a dinner party and you served this for dessert, you'd be impressing everybody in a big way.
Well, they would love it.
You could serve them this. And
there's nothing wrong with that.
That's true, too, yeah.
Now, you know, we had a big discussion when we announced this on a couple weeks ago about how you guys come up with these different flavor combinations.
Because we want that job.
We can all get jobs doing that,
well,
right?
You can have that job. You can send in your request for flavors, and
is that really you guys take that? You guys look at it and go, hey, you know what?
We look at it, and if we think it's something that's viable for us, we'll run with it.
Really?
Exactly.
Now, is this current offering on store shelves right now?
It's on store shelves now. Your favorite grocer should have it.
Wonderful. And I'm just adding in toppings.
You can just make
so you can just be creative.
Yeah,
just be creative.
Now, these Oreos, are these
peanut butter Oreos?
Peanut butter Oreos with the peanut butter, chocolate peanut butter, cookie dough ice cream. That's an amazing thing, Robert.
I'm layering mine, so then you'll, like when you get in there, like you'll have goodies inside there. What do you think?
You got to have some Ready Whip too then.
I know.
And some chocolate syrup.
I'm getting there. Hold on.
Robert, this is already on the store shelves. Are you guys seeing it being a big seller already?
It's selling really well for us. I mean, it's a great flavor.
We like lots of Ready Whip.
So now, yeah, I like it too.
Sorry.
Stuff right there. Thanks, Jess. That's good. You're doing a great job.
Yeah, see?
Hey, she's almost as good as you.
Well, little bit of chocolate syrup on there too, and then I'm good to go.
All right, hold on.
Robert, this is pretty cool, man. Can you stick around? Because we want to eat more ice cream later on in the show.
I'll be happy to.
Yeah, we can.
It's dripping everywhere.
Yeah, it's good, Jess. That's how I like to be able to have extra. Extra is always good. You've done a great job.
Thanks.
Let's head over to Kayla now, because she's talking about one of my other favorite things. All right, thanks a lot, Ryan. You know, when Ryan wants to impress his wife, he takes her to Bonefish Grill.
He does.
And, and for good reason. We're going to show you some of that this morning. But, sometimes maybe Ryan, they just can't get out. And some of the stuff that you guys cook there at the grill, Chef Scott Franklin, folks can actually make it at home.
Yeah, you absolutely can. Of course, we'd love to save you the trouble and cook it for you.
Right.
Exactly.
But there are, we've got actually recipes on bonefishgrill.com that you can do at home. And if I understand correctly, the recipes you'll see today are going to be put on y'all's website.
All right,
Yes,
and we're
they
doing
will.
several this morning.
And what are we making first? Is this
First one we'll be
redfish?
doing, it's blackened redfish with a Creole sauce. We serve ours with spoon bread and haricot vert, but feel free to use any sides you like at home. If you prefer rice or or
maybe
mashed potatoes or
maybe the Bay County favorite cheese grits.
That's
Cheese grits
true,
are
yes.
an excellent choice, yes. But we're starting with a little bit of olive oil, a little bit of chopped celery, and we're going to follow that up with the rest of the Creole Holy Trinity. Onions, green bell peppers, and also a little bit of diced tomatoes.
Wow, that looks good.
It does look fantastic.
Now, Chef, when people are going to pick out their redfish, is there something they need to look for when they're going to the market?
What you want to look for is a really bright red, vibrant color. Something that really indicates it's really fresh. The bloodline. If it starts to turn a little bit brown, it's probably been sitting there for a little bit. So you really definitely want to avoid that.
Okay. And I love blackened fish.
Oh my God,
Blackened
it's so good.
Oh, it is.
Especially with a little bit oilier fish, it works really great, doesn't it?
Yeah, and at home, probably the best way to blacken is in a really, really smoking hot, sizzling pan. But at the restaurant, we like to cook over a wood-burning oak grill, and it really provides the opportunity to see some of those other spices like the paprika, the cayenne pepper. It leaves that really nice red on the fish.
Nice.
Yes.
Here I'm adding a little bit of sugar, a little bit of parsley, some blackening spice to give it a little bit of kick.
Yeah, there you go.
Like
A
that
little bit
kick.
of garlic. You can never have too much garlic.
Nope.
A little bit of hot sauce for a little more kick.
Ooh.
Well, that's looking good.
And a little bit of green onion.
Oh, nice.
I don't know if I can stir it without making a mess of it.
Yeah.
Go ahead and make it. You make a mess. We'll lap it up.
Yeah, don't worry about that. This is going to get devoured a little bit later.
Absolutely. And then this takes about, once you've kind of got everything up and going, you want to reduce it for about 20 minutes. Give it a long time to kind of cook down and kind of turn into what we all love so much. And this is what we all love so much.
Yes, the blackened redfish.
So here is
So you're just going to plate that.
the blackened redfish, just right on top of the sides.
Okay.
And then what we've got here is the Creole sauce after it's had a chance to reduce and combine all those flavors.
For about 20 minutes.
Yeah, for about 20 minutes. And we've cooked a little bit of crawfish tails. Feel free to use Gulf shrimp or whatever your favorite protein is for that, right across the top.
How beautiful is that?
That is
Finish
gorgeous.
it with a little bit of parsley to give it some contrasting color.
Oh, wow.
You're all set to go.
Ta-da!
Nice.
Love
Excellent.
it.
Now, is this a regular menu item at Bonefish?
It's not. It's actually one of the specials we're running right now.
Okay.
We do a lot of seasonal fish. Right now, the flavors involved in redfish complement spring flavors very well. So we're running redfish. We've got a mahi jalapeno bacon cream right now, which is
nice,
out of this world.
All right.
And then another dish we'll be doing later.
All right. We'll have that coming up later on,
we
folks.
will.
You folks stick around. Chef Scott Franklin, thanks. Bonefish Grill.
Should we dig in?
There we go.
Absolutely.
Let's see.
Many Gulf Coast communities have rules and lighting regulations protecting sea turtles. That now includes Okaloosa County. Tuesday, county commissioners approved a new law requiring all county properties and new construction be fixed with sea turtle safe lighting. The new regulations aim to reduce light pollution that deters fresh hatchlings from following the moon's light into the Gulf waters.
The turtles were here before us. We're encroaching on their civilization now. And we're bringing a lot of wonderful things here, but at the same time, we can coexist together. And I'm very pleased that we've been able to offer this so that our sea turtles will remain safe.
The county received a $475,000 grant to upgrade all county properties to turtle-safe lighting. Officials say it will be phased in over the next.
Sunshine reigning supreme once again, folks, on a Tuesday morning. It's beautiful blue skies and sunshine, and as visors down, shades handy, eastbound travelers. We're going to have a lot of sunshine to look forward to throughout that morning drive and throughout much of the daytime today. Once again, high pressure doing a great job of carving out clear skies, basically all the way up and down the east coast of the United States. 59 degrees in Panama City, though. 53 over towards Crestfield, Phoenix Springs as well. The only spots in the 50s this morning. In fact, there's some pretty good warmth in the coastline. Destin and Apalachicola at 70 and 71 degrees, respectively. We've added more moisture to the atmosphere in the overnight hours, and that's done a great job of retaining some heat, so we're off to a more mild start here for us this morning. And those dew point temperatures themselves up 10 to 21 degrees here panhandle-wide. Might start to notice a little bit more of a sticky feel here today, especially if you're down on the coastline. Southeasterly winds develop as we head throughout the day. Slightly breezy into the afternoon, but we'll see waves of moisture continuing to push up off that southeasterly breeze as we head into the next several days, and that'll gradually be adding a little bit more humid times to our forecast as we work our way throughout this upcoming work week. And I'll tell you what, folks, we'll go from those 60s straight up into the 70s very quickly this morning, on our way into the low 80s this afternoon on the coastline for daytime highs. Could even be talking about mid to upper 80s inland this afternoon. You got a shot at 87 degrees this afternoon, Mariana. It's going to be a warm one today, and we'll even be warmer in the forecast as this pattern really starts to settle in for us. High pressure sliding out into the western Atlantic is a very summer-like pattern. As it sits there and the clockwise winds blow, that gives us a nice little southeasterly breeze. That pumps up the warmth and the moisture across the majority of the south, even into the plains, where they'll be worried about some storms over the next couple days. But for us, maybe just a couple fair weather clouds this afternoon, not calling for any showers to develop underneath those. Today, tomorrow, maybe just a couple more of those fair weather clouds. But again, we're looking for sunshine to reign supreme just about each and every day here this week. We're not talking rain chances in the forecast until possibly Sunday, and that's big if, really, at this point. 82 to 87 degrees there for us. Sunshine will be not prevalent today. Tomorrow, the sunny streak gets going all the way through most of the mid to late week, and that's where those temperatures start to really cook inland. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, there's potential for high temperatures inland to get up into the 90s.